Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of The Operator. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this as much as I have. I've kind of gotten to live out one of my dream careers here, being support for the FBI. I know that seems like a weird dream, but I love this kind of detective stuff. And I haven't got to play one of these in like something like this. I've played one like once or twice before. I don't know. But when last we left, we caught the killer and we defused the bomb. And now we're going to get back into it. And we are between days right now. So we get our weird drive home. And like, I feel like it's like, I would like this to be a little less shadowy. Like, I liked it originally, but now it's kind of like, I want to see more. We're taking the subway. And we come home to our cat, who's going to meow at us at some point. But also, I've learned some things since the last recording. This was developed by one guy and coded and written and everything by one guy. So on that end, I'm kind of impressed. And this is a really great way to, add some tension and drama, even to the between stuff. And like there you hear him opening a beer, and now he's watching TV. So you kind of get an idea of how he relaxes after an event, but not like waste a lot of time developing. So I see why they did it this way, but I would love to see like a full on version. Like I'm hoping he's working on a chapter 2, and I would love to see like a chapter 2 that has a little more money available to throw at it and a little more animation. Just saying, just throwing that out there, dude. Because like personally, as many episodes of this as you want to put out, I'm there for. Eating some cereal, I think. I guess I can take my headband off. It was just too hot with my hair down. I had to put my hair up in a bun. It's freaking hot. Whew. All right, now we're heading back to work. And we should get the login screen here in a moment or two. Yep, here we are. FBI DI headquarters, 7:25. We're always 5 minutes early to work. I like it. Power on our computer. Boot up. Like I've started watching to see if any of this. No. Okay. Nothing changes. So let's log in. Click whatever you want. Type whatever you want. It's still going to type in your username and password, whether you type it incorrectly or not. All right. So I want to explore some more on this HDD. Hey, she didn't die. Okay. Oh, cool. Did you find something? What'd you find? Okay. Interesting. Ooh, that's not the right password. Interesting. So what do we find? Dear Eve, my dearest Eve, it has been 8 long years since our beloved Andrea left us, and 4 years since you left me. During this time, I have worked tirelessly in the hopes of one day making this world a better place. Today, I finalized a contract for what I believe will be the final stage of my research. I've named the project after you, my darling. I don't know where the source of my funding is coming from, but it is of little importance as it has provided me with all the money that I will ever need to see my work through. If I'm successful, which I believe I will be, people will no longer have to live with their traumas. Traumas and painful events can be erased from the mind. Imagine how wonderful that would be. If such a procedure had been available 8 years ago, neither you nor myself would have suffered the way we did when our beautiful 16-year-old daughter left the world, and you would still be alive to this day. I will do what I have to complete my research. I'm so close. And even if I have to sacrifice 1,000 lives, as hard as it will be worth it, as millions will one day be saved. I love you, Eve, and I always will, Henry. Okay, I have thoughts on this. Like, okay. Like, I have been through some trauma in my life. I have done CPR on my dead father for 11 minutes because I didn't want to tell my mother that he was dead. Like, by the way, there should just be a trigger warning on this game. It shows blood and death, even if it is animated. So if you're watching this, deal with it. You're going to get a trauma dump here. And then I had to hold my mom as the EMTs tried to revive him and could not. Because I already knew he had passed. His pupils were blown before I realized that, like, as I was doing CPR, my mom left the room for a minute. I checked his pupils. They were gone. So I knew he was gone. I just didn't want to be the one to tell her that. So that was traumatic. I also had to deal with finding my mom post-catastrophic stroke and then watch her die over the course of a week. So that was pretty traumatic. I have been in multiple abusive relationships, including one where I was SA'd repeatedly. I've had miscarriage. Those are just like the big ones. I've had lots of little traumas as well. So, believe me, there have been moments where if a drug like this existed, I would have considered taking it. However, I'm now many years away. Like my trauma's in my past now. And I have done the therapy and done the work on myself. And while I haven't processed all of it where I'm a super healthy, everything's hunky-dory human being, I have reached the point where I can look back and I can say that every trauma I went through has created the person I am today. And I have learned, and I'm confident enough in myself that I'm pretty happy with the person I am today. I like who I've become, even with my morbid sense of humor. Yeah, I miss my parents like crazy, and I would give almost anything to have them back. However, I feel like going through that has given me some compassion and some insight, and I know for a fact it has helped me help friends process their own loss of their parents, because I lost my parents very young, so I've kind of become like the that scene in Grey's Anatomy where Christina Yang sits down with George and says, hey, there's a club, the Dead Dads Club, and you're not in it till you're in it. I'm sorry you had to join the club. I have become that person where I'm like, hey, there's this club, and here's the rules of how the club functions. I'm sorry you're in the club, but let me help you transition into the club. I've kind of taken on that role multiple times with friends, and I would not give up my traumas at this point. And I feel like having this drug available would mean you could make that choice in the moment. And you don't know in the moment when you are still in the trauma and you're still having trauma response, you don't know if it's a trauma that is going to make you better or make you worse. And so I don't think I would want this drug to exist. I'm just saying. I think this drug would be bad for humanity. I don't think we realize how much our traumas create the people we are, for good or bad. And they reveal our character, and not even reveal it, they define it and build it. And how you process trauma and how you choose to continue after and how you choose to let it change you defines who you're going to be. So without trauma, how will we be able to access that deep part of ourselves to figure out who we want to be or who we don't want to be? Anyways, that's my 2 cents. I figured that's what this drug, obviously this drug was something about memories, but I feel bad for Henry. I get it. His wife committed suicide because of their daughter's death, and that's awful. To lose both of them to death that way would be awful. I could not imagine losing Wolf that way or being the one to find him. I don't know that that's a trauma I would be able to come back from. But I also, like, I don't know. This is what I am. Yeah. We got the ghost and Walker's the mole, so okay. Yeah, I am kind of a hero now. That's why I love this game so much. I'm going to pause for just a second, though. All right, sorry about that. Wolf came home, so had to pause for a minute. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of a hero. I'm just glad she didn't blow up. Because I could very easily have screwed that up. It's very finicky and very, like, small detaily. Another opportunity. See, I'm coming to like this Hal, and Hal's a criminal. Yeah, what are we doing? You know, I'm done fighting you, Hal. Yeah. Really? So Andrews jumped back into the case, and after evidence was processed, she spotted something she missed before. There was a bug in Mia's apartment. Somebody was watching her. That's creepy. I'll spare you the technical details, but in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. It turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Whoever was watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews through. Fine, put her through. Interesting. We don't get to see her picture though, ever. I wonder if we ever will. Yeah, you were right. Hi, Jazz. A little bit. I found the mole. Let's see. Let's do it. I'm happy to. I'm in this. I'm gonna get frickin' fired anyways, so I'm in this. Ooh, how is Allie? Okay, so we've kind of read some of that. Can't do much on that. Let's move this over. Minimize that. You can go away for now. You can go away for now because you're not useful anymore. Let's watch the video. Okay. Interesting. So it's some sort of bedroom. Humidity and vibration. Okay, so it's near the tram. Cool. Can we see what's out the window at all? Some trees and stuff. And there's a cat. On a napkin. Okay. Cute cat, but not very helpful. Pile of beer bottles. Okay. That's my room. Just from what I have heard. I guarantee you. That's got to be my room. Because I hear that tram run. That's my... Oh, crap. Interesting. That's my cat. So, like, what can I do to show it's mine? I've already done that. That's the window. Yeah, it does, but so do I just look myself up? Because I know it's my apartment. I know it's me. I'm not kidding. That's mine. He's going to share something with me. The fact that I'm being watched means that you're not on their side. He knows that now. There's a file hidden on your computer somewhere no one would look, at least not at first. You can unlock it by using Alice as the password. I knew there was something in the trash. Nobody would look in the trash. Yeah. If you're reading this file, it's because I've decided to reveal my true identity. My name is Alice Truman, but you know me better as Hal. Step 1. She even looks like the girl from NCIS. I'm just saying. Former FDI operator. Okay. I had been an operator. I was an operator in the program under Supervisor Skinner. In fact, I was the operator that she replaced. I had been an operator for only a few months when I started noticing strange occurrences. When I began to look into these matters, I was quickly met with resistance. It soon became apparent that the only way to truly investigate these matters without putting my life in danger was to quit, or rather, to not rouse suspicion, get fired from my job as an operator, which I did by pretending to be incompetent. On the outside, I adopted the alias Hal, using the skills I learned even before my days at FDI to pick up the investigation where I left off. I am a hacker, a damn good one too. But as good as I am, the FDI has proven a worthy adversary with one of the most advanced security systems in the world. To access their system, I needed someone on the inside, and that person is you. Maybe it's funny, but I discovered the trash is the only part of the computer that's not reset between one operator leaving the program and another joining. So I left this file in there for you, and I have used your computer as a backdoor into the FDI terminal system. Thank you. And, well, there you are. Now you know who I am. You can still leak my identity and get a nice fat reward to spend the rest of your days drinking margaritas on a beach somewhere if you want. But now that you know what you know, I'm hoping that you'll continue to fight alongside me so that we can one day expose them, whoever they are and however powerful they may be. What do you say, Alice? Yeah. So they know you're scared. We're scared too. Speaking of which, I found more or less where the feet of your apartment is ending up. Not sure I want to know, but let's find out. It's ending up at the FDI headquarters. Someone in your building is watching you. I don't get it. Why? The signal is behind a closed network. Looks like our mole is an FDI superior, but I can't learn more from here. You're compromised, so we'll have to send Andrews in from her branch office. We'll sneak her into the part of the building where I think the signal is ending up. I'll contact you once she's there. Your head must be spinning, but sit tight, okay? I'll try my best, Alice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just wondering if it's Skinner or my buddy. I'm betting on my buddy. Agent Walker. Yeah. I'm sure he is. Oh, I'm shocked. I'm guessing I have to be there. Why am I not surprised? Yeah. Probably more than you know, but sure. No. Uh, you failed. Did you fail with me? That's what I thought. Interesting. Who's your contact? Interesting. There's a lot of things you're not willing to answer, dude. What do you know about him? Thanks for the confession. They already know, so. Why is that interesting? Yeah, I'm guessing I was one of the test subjects, but fine. So this is it. This is the last one. It's a verboten. Andrews is in the building. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Andrews is heading to the location. She's in the elevator. She'll be calling soon. In the meantime, let me bring you up to speed. Our goal is to access the server room on the 11th, but first, Andrews will enter a technician's locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room and we can find out who our mole is. I can ask Mike for help. Yeah, no, I know Mike is your friend, but we have to handle this on our own. I agree. I think Trench is the mole. Or if he's not the mole, he's connected to it. This is our last chance. Agreed, because they know I know who you are. Yeah, you have no idea, because they don't even know that I know that you know that we know everything. Andrews has memorized the floor plan. Let me give you access to security cameras to assist her. One last thing. What? No matter what happens, no matter what we find out, thank you. You're not such a bad operator after all. Maybe even better than I was. You're damn right I'm better than you were. Let's go with English. Yeah, I'm here. I see you. Okay. Down to the 8th. your floor, actually. No code is needed to get inside. From there, you'll guide her to the emergency stairway, which she can use to go back up to the 11th. All right. No problem. That's doable. Yeah, I'll take a coffee. It's fine. I'd love a coffee if you really could, but that's all right. Okay. So she's... That's okay. Yep. Um, door to your... I'm trying to read this. Take the door to your left. You want to go to the hallway to the right. Yeah. You're going to take the hallway to the left. The left. Okay, head on up. Like, how do I switch between cameras? I got her. I got her. She's at the door. What did she do? Just a second. I'm checking something. Pretty sure they have to stay unlocked. She should be able to use her badge. Use your badge. Working on it. Oh, got it. Got it. Hallway. That'll be locker room. I can't switch. Okay. Yeah. It's clear. It's not clear. Okay. They're just standing around. Go in a door, please. All right. Go. I hope that wasn't the door to the locker room. Thank goodness it wasn't. Okay, so let's go to the locker room. There's no one in there. Where the heck are you? You're not in the stairwell. All right. Code for locker room. Unfortunately, I can't figure that one out from here. Awesome. You and Catherine will have to figure that out on your end. Any suggestions on how? The problem is I'm not in the FDI network. My actions are limited. And if I use my usual methods, it will end up exposing us. That's why they changed the code. But I have an idea. I'll connect you to the log system, giving you access to the logs. You and Catherine will try different codes and check the logs. You should be able to reverse engineer to find the correct code. Think of it as a game. Not my idea of a game when there's someone waiting to get in, but sure. Actually, it is my idea of a game, and it sounds kind of fun. You can use the notepad if you need to. Now enter the following command in the terminal. Where's the terminal? SSH FDI dot L11 dot LCK space dash dash LOGS. Cool, I'm in. That's our plan. Let's open the notepad so I can do some things. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try. I mean, I don't know how many codes it is. Not enough digits. Too many. So it's 5 digits. But okay. I think this is the most efficient way for now. Interesting. So I think let's go 2, 2. Yeah, that would be right. 2, 1, 2. Okay. 3, 3, 3, 1, 2. Okay. 4, 3, 4, 1, 2. Nope. 5, 3, 5, 1, 2. Okay. 6, 3, 5, 1, 2. 7, 3, 5, 1, 2. That's it. Okay, so there's a server room. Sure. Hal, yeah, I guess the floor 11 changed their seating configuration. Send me the person's ID. I'll see what I can do. Sure, easy enough. She's a secretary. She's not that scary. Sure, give him a few seconds, then play along. Absolutely. Yay. We're gonna improv this. He's out sick. Yeah, sure. Just take a break. No, you're right. Just a few minutes? Shit. She's gone, but I'm screwed. Great. No. Okay, great. Hurry. Because I'm fixing to be arrested. Andrew's plugged the device in. Hal's checking. It's working. We're finally going to find our mole. I don't know. So what's going on? Oh, sure. Just make her. It's not for you. Keep going. Okay. So who is our mole? Hal? Yeah, it's for me. I'm the problem. I'm fixing to be arrested. Yes, I do. Yeah, I know who it is. Just tell me. Yeah. I figured. Yeah. Logged into his computer and found something. What'd you find? I'm reading an email. Well, enjoy. It says Project Operator enters phase 3 and Sasha Cole is ready. If you need to consult the folder, the password is B21. Oh, shit. I better write this down. B21 P1SC. I am guessing I am Sasha Cole. B21 P1SC. I'm assuming I'm Sasha Cole. I mean, it's like all it could be. Gee, this is how it started. Yeah. Great. Ghost escape, killed Trench. Yeah. Get out of the ghost is coming for me. The baby. That's it. So what happens now? I'm guessing that's the end. Okay, so I'm running. Obviously running. Getting my memories back, having flashbacks while I'm running. Because why not? The hell? I just shot someone. Or just got shot, not sure which. I'm guessing got shot. Is that gonna be how it ends? Seriously? Holy cow, he killed me. Oh my god. Now, okay. So Skinner's been working with it. Skinner and Hal are talking about this, saying, I told you this would happen. We never should have included him. Events. Ethan Tanner, elevator. The ghost has used Ethan get to the 8th floor. He wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. I'll warn security. I'll update our contact. Understood. H News. I have good news and bad news. The good? We discovered Trench is the mole. He's been working for the organization maybe for years. The director of the FDI, incredible. And the bad? One of my contacts was killed in the process, and the ghost has escaped. Are we compromised, Alice? I don't know. I'll keep you in touch. Xavier, are you there? Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm here, Hal. Shit. He killed Hal. Alice Truman, so that's your name, is it? Yes, that's your name, all right. You should have left well enough alone, Alice. These deaths are all your fault. I didn't kill him, you did. I'm nothing but an instrument, Alice. As I'm sure you'll soon end our connection, I'll say farewell. I look forward to meeting you one day, Alice, in person. We're exposed. Time to cut the cord. Understood. Well, we tried. And then we nuked it all. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end, but we're playing computer games now? And now I'm wanted by the FBI. And they're saying that Evan killed a supervisor. Wow, they burned Horizon News to the ground. So we didn't just fail, we massively failed. Walker shot dead, okay. I thought Walker was dead. And the director takes his own life amid allegations of double agent recruitment. Man, they wiped everything. Pendle is missing. Interesting. She got out. Sentenced. This totally sets up an amazing episode 2. Like, that was not... It was kind of the ending... Like, I knew the ending just, like, pissed off a lot of people because it got a lot of negative ratings for that. But I really like the ending. I'm going to say I think it was a great twist. I quite liked it. And I'm looking forward to part two. It is perfectly set up for there to be the next part, and it could be a lot more in depth next time. I'm very curious how this will go. That was awesome. I liked that. So it's just playing out the one negative I have about it. And I'm just gonna Control Alt Delete out of this right now because I don't want to hear the music while I'm doing this. Okay. I untested it. Okay. So like the only complaint I really have is there's no part 2. Like I want the next one. This was awesome. I want to see the next chapter. What comes next? What are we doing? I think the next chapter you should play as Hal, but I think it'd be really cool to be trying to find different contacts. You know, it's just you, and you're trying to find where Pendle went. Like, there's so many options for this. Like, what is the operation? I don't know. I really liked that. Okay, so thanks for joining me. It was a rather short game, but holy cow. I haven't got into a game that much in a long time. Like, to the point where I'm really disappointed there's not a part 2. I want to know what happens next. That was a fabulous twist. Anyways, thank y'all for watching me. Don't forget, check out our new Bella and Wolf channel linked below. Check out our podcast coming out this week. And Wolf is snoring. He's had a long day at work. So I'm going to wake him up and spend the last hour I have before rehearsal bugging him. But I will see you all later with another game. Thanks, guys.